Hey, what's up guys? TagaLocDown back with another video. I actually got something special for you guys. I'm going to try to show you guys how I do my head-to-head and my normal matches. This is the way I do my logic and how I play all his matches and then how I set up my deck. Mind you, this is more for playing against the computer. 9 out of 10 times I'm playing against the computer. Of course, when you go against a real human, it all varies. It's trying to outthink the next person, which was a lot more fun. But when you're playing a computer, you at least want to try to get those wins. So here's the logic of it. There's going to be 4 rounds, 3 with single cards and 1 tag team with 2 cards. You either need to win the 3 single cards, or you're going to have to do it by winning a tag team double card and 1 of the single cards. So out of your 5 cards, guaranteed 2 cards you can always throw away somehow. So this is how I set up my deck. This is my current Star++, and this is how I have it set up. I got a bunch of pro star cards, but this is the way I put the scenario. I put 2 of my strongest cards, which is going to be event cards, foil cards. Well, no, it goes event, theme cards, then foil cards in that order. If you don't have those, it's going to be a bit hard. Then you put 2 normal cards, which for star tiers is going to be the normal star cards. And then 1 weak card, which is going to be the level right underneath you. So I'm going to use an elite card, and I'm going to use an event one. I'm going to use the strongest lower card than there is possible. So here's a little show you a little example. Here's the first match, and see, the computer's always going to play its strongest cards first. So I'm going to use the weak elite card, and then see, the computer busted out, and a foil card. The computer, some reason, always plays its strongest cards first. So I like another 1 card, so I'm going to use just a normal card, one of my weaker ones, try to choose from the 2, and then see what the computer brings out, another foil. So you already know the computer used 2 of its foils, it's pretty much out of cards. Now you can do the 2. I'm going to use one of my strongest cards. Of course, it depends on what your stats are. I'm going to use the strongest card and then my common card. So this example is going to be Carrie Payton, and then I'm going to use my other one. Easy win as the normal pro cards. Then you use your last strong card, which happens to be my theme card. And then look at, see, they put, the computer is always going to have a similar deck than you have. So he had an elite card too. So that's how I do most of my wins. And then when you're winning against a computer, that's the majority of the wins. So you always try to keep that up so you get those spins and all of that stuff. Now there's a different scenario. What if the match started off with 2 cards? Well, the computer is going to play 2 of its best cards. So in my scenario, since I have an event card and a theme card, when this scenario comes up, I would play those 2 cards. If you don't have that strong of cards, if the 2 card scenario comes up first, we'll use your 2 weaker cards and try to win the next 3 single cards. So there's 2 different routes you could go about this. I win both ways, and it's just the method I use to be able to win. Mind you, you don't need to be Star++. You could do this at Elite. You could do this all the way down to Common. You just need to have the right set of cards. You need to have some good ones, of course, with 1 lower card and then some even cards. But mind you, what cards you put in there is what cards you could get pulling. So if you're just starting out, you want to try to put your best cards in there so you could try to keep going up a level and up a level. But once you're on the top there, you could start throwing in some of your lower cards and still get the same scenario and have a better chance and better odds to beat the computer. Because when the computer comes up, the bot comes up, it's going to have a similar deck than you have. So this is where you're trying to make sure that you have the upper hand once the cards are pulled. But like I'm saying, this is the way I play. This is a game. There's no right, wrong way to do it. This is just how I look at it, and this is how I play it. And I've been pretty successful. In the beginning of the game, I didn't have the greatest record. And now, I'm going to be real honest with you, I win probably 9 out of 10 times. I guess that's my ratio. Of course, I go in autopilot and don't do the same scenario every time. You can just get punching those buttons and get lost sometimes, and sometimes you lose and I didn't even know I lost. But this is the mindset I go into when I play, and especially when I'm trying to do the events, because it doesn't hurt you if you lose, but it kind of wastes your time. That's that downfall. So the more times you win, I think the better off you'll be, the more spins you get and more opportunities you have. But if you guys like this kind of content, let me know. I'll try to make some more and do some more stuff like this. But like always, make sure you check the description down below. Check out the community, check out all the other people, show some love, and if you made it this far, really appreciate a like. But until next time, I'll see you all later. Alright, late.